Hey guys, this is OddOneGaming. This is going to be another Raid Shadow Legends video. Today is a really exciting one. We're on the main account and it's a really exciting one because honestly I've just randomly tested something. I was watching some videos on YouTube of, different stuff, as a content creator or even as a normal player usually does, and I just randomly heard, because the way that I do it is I do my grinding, I do my stuff, and I listen to content creators in the background. And I was watching one of Tyraku's videos randomly. It came in my playlist and I heard him randomly mention like, oh yeah, maybe Nisha could solo the hard dragon. So I decided to be like, you know what, let me throw some random gear on him and take him for a spin in the dragon. Since we have, the 3x speed going on, let me throw in the Dragon 7 and Dragon 3 and see how it goes. Just gave him some. I don't even have full masteries on him, or I didn't even go in the optimizer and perfectly speed tune everything. There's still ways to improve this team, but I was like saying like this, let me try and see if it can be done. And lo and behold, Nishak is actually a beast. Like, he can actually solo hard mode dragon. And the awesome thing about this is, I did not think it was possible, first of all, but secondly, I did not think that it was possible to do it pretty fast. Like, he does it pretty fast. Like, honestly, for a solo champion, it's pretty amazing. Normally when you see a solo strat, it's usually like 3 minutes, 2.5, for higher stages. At least I haven't seen much on the higher stages. Like on the other ones, on lower stages, 20, 25, yeah, you see 1.5 2-minute runs, which, I have some videos on Battle Khazar doing that. Tomb Lord, there's different and lots of champions that can do that, but I've not seen much on hard mode dungeon. So testing this one and seeing that it can actually work, it caught me off guard. Like, I did not expect it to work. It obviously kind of relies on the affinity, like this one works so good because Nishak being red affinity, stage 3 is magic affinity, so there's a high chance that you're gonna get weak hit a ton, or even if you don't get weak hit, there's really low chances of being crit. And honestly, looking at the way this one goes, as you can see behind me, this one's 100%. Like, this one will never fail. Like, stage 3 of hard dungeon with one champion in Nishak plus 4 full champions alongside will never fail. And it is a what, 1 minute and 50, 2-minute run? Like, what more can you ask, guys? 1 minute 50 solo hard stage dragon. But you know what, after I did that, you know what I said? Let me try and test stage 7. It's again magic affinity or strong affinity. Maybe he could actually do it. It might be tricky, it might be hard. He might not be able to do it because, the waves change. The waves become a little bit different, a little bit harder. The dragon stats go up, and I did not, I'm not expecting this to actually work. It might fail because, it's a little bit harder. Like, you have this that can happen, heal reduction can pop on and all that. But guess what? It still works on stage 7, guys. Stage 7 of hard mode dungeon to solo. That's pretty insane. Like, I'm not gonna lie. I believe that I'm gonna be doing this on my main account from now on. Instead of having myself, having Mistrala and Lydia and Battle Khazar, so having 3 champions built to speedrun just stage 10, where I do it in about a minute. I'd rather just do this in 2 minutes, but I level up food at the same time because it's, it's a lot more efficient. And the reason why he works so good is obviously, first of all, because of his affinity. Second of all, is because of the way his poisons work, because of the passive. So every time those bombs explode, they turn into poisons that are protected. It cannot be cleansed. And at the same time, when you have some RNG of like, as we saw the previous wave, you have the heal reduction drop on you. Well, the beauty of it is he actually takes that extra turn when he does his A3. So he can just straight up drop that without any issues. You saw we got hit. We barely lost a quarter of our HP. Again, I'm telling you, it's not perfectly tuned yet. I can still change masteries. I can still make it better. Look at how this one goes. Honestly, even without the brimstone, I just have a 1-star blessing for him. That's a brimstone. And even look at this, I'm even taking some debuffs because he's not at the exact perfect resistance that he needs to be. Even the accuracy is not quite there. You see lots of resist. So, this is you see all the bad RNG also happening when it's not perfectly speed tuned. Imagine how well this one would go if you just did it better. Look at this, 1 minute 53, Dragon, hard, stage 7, full auto, solo. Like, I did not believe this was, I did not believe this was possible so quick. I expected, some of this to happen because, there's lots of big brains out there in the community. So I'm not one of them. I have potential. I have potential, and I'm not one of them. So this is insane. And honestly, the thing is, between stage 7 and stage 10, it's like, what, 3 stages difference? So if I remember correctly, you lose a 1.5% chance to get mythical gear. Like, I don't know, obviously if you're one of those that min-maxes, doesn't care about solo stuff, you're just gonna go for stage 10, obviously speed farm it, do it as fast as possible, and it is what it is. But if you're trying to be as efficient as possible, I definitely suggest looking at your Nishek if you already have him and have him built, and try and test him out for that. Let's have a quick look at his build, and it's just gonna be pretty standard one, guys. Pretty standard. Regen plus perception. That's what I have on him. Regeneration set plus perception, and then I even have some rare pieces. So it's not like I have all 6-star legendary pieces fully maxed out. Like I said, I just threw some leftover gear in there. Just put whatever I had to hit the stats that I need. There we are. So I'm running him at 223 speed, 71k HP, 2.8k defense, 275 accuracy, and 408 resistance. If we have a quick look, because these are not the perfect stats before I show you the masteries, but if I have RSL Helper open, let's go to the stages, because hellhades.com is currently under maintenance, so I cannot show you the stats that you need there. But if I go to here, RSL Helper shows you, let me see, let me close it again, go again. So it can show you like that. Okay, I guess I need to go to another stage maybe. Yep, and it pops up. Okay, so let's go back to stage 7. Let's get RSL Helper up, and you can see here in RSL Helper, the stats that you need in order to, to put your debuffs or resist stuff. So the waves are pretty low. Okay, next wave, then we click next, we get to the boss. So we basically need around 300 accuracy to land our debuffs, and around 419, 420 resist to resist the debuffs. Okay, so 300, 420. What I have currently on my Nishek is 408, so I need another 12 resist, and I need another like 25 accuracy to be at the at the right spot, to be at the sweet spot over there. See, 325 short and a little bit of that, but I don't even have the full masteries yet. I just clicked whatever I had in there and it worked. The thing that I would do over here is I would reset, what, let's just do this live. So I would reset the masteries, because I'm not gonna need War Master or Giant Slayer on him. All the damage comes from his bombs and his poison. So the masteries that you definitely want, you want pinpoint accuracy, more accuracy, or you can go for HP, whichever one you think. But I'm going for the accuracy one. I don't then go for charge focus. I go for this one because every time a debuff expires, he puts up a ton, he gains more turn meter. Then I go to Laura Steel, even though when I'm not getting that much, I'm gonna take it. And then down here, I'm 100% want Spirit Haste, because you're gonna bring 4 food champions. Look at this, increases speed by 8 for each dead ally. You're gonna get 24 extra speed as soon as those waves die. Take this one, and then the most important one is Oppressor, because he lands so many debuffs. This one's gonna ramp up to 10%. And he's gonna, he's gonna keep gaining turn meter like a maniac. Then honestly, down the offense tree, you can go and try and get Whirlwind of Death in case you cannot hit those speeds and you see it doesn't work. But the speed is not too crazy, guys. Like 200, 210, you saw 220. It's nothing too crazy. But if you can only hit maybe 190, then you can go down the support tree and grab Whirlwind of Death. But what I will grab is, I'm gonna go for the Defiant for extra resistance. Then I'm gonna grab this one because he's gonna get more healing from his from the regen set, and I'm also gonna get blast proof because I want to take less damage from AoEs, which is the boss. I could also take this one, but blast proof helps me more. Then I'm gonna grab resurgent in case boss hits really hard with those stuns. I have a chance to cleanse it, so that can help. Then down here, delay death again, more survivability for when you get to the boss part. And then over here, honestly, the last ones that I would take, let me see, every time he kills someone, he gains HP. Honestly, I'm not sure like anything else really matters in here. Like, there's not much. He doesn't place fear, true fear, stuff like that. So I'm just gonna get Cycle of Magic for a chance to reset. Then over here, I'm gonna get Swarm Smiter or Bloodthirst, I suppose. Let's get Bloodthirst in case, he kills something on the wave, heals himself back up. But I'm not sure this one counts if he poisons. Leave it in the comments below, guys. Do you know if this one counts if somebody dies by poison placed by him or not? Because if it doesn't, then this is a waste of space and I don't want to use it. So I'm just gonna leave it like this for now. The last ones over here, I would take Master Hexer for a chance to extend those debuffs. And down the defense tree, I think I will take Retribution. Again, if he takes too much of a hit, a chance to counterattack. but doesn't really matter. These are the important ones that we have selected. And this is crazy. Like, this is pretty awesome. I did not expect it. I will be away for this weekend, but maybe when I come back, I might test some other stuff. I might see if there's actually a chance for him to do stage 10 hard. It might be, you know, the stats might change dramatically. I might just use the top end gear, crazy gear. But if I get the chance to, if I see that I can do it with him on stage 10 hard, then I'm gonna do it. I just want to explain, I just want to show you something. This is the reason why he can do it so well and why he is so good. Apart from the fact that he brings bombs that turn into poisons, which make lots of damage. Again, more bombs here, and the bombs deal more damage. So, you know, the bombs deal more damage because that's what they say over here. He also brings that decreased attack. The fact that he brings the decreased attack makes you be able to take extra hits on the waves and on the boss. You know, I might not be able to do it on stage 10 hard, but I'm gonna look at it. And also the fact that this A3 gives an extra turn, it helps you in case you have some debuffs on you that you want to get rid of, like I showed as we had on the first wave, those Venom Mages. So if you want to get rid of the heal reduction, so you can heal back up from regen, that helps. I'm honestly really happy that I fused Nishak on my main account during the, you know, Christmas fusion. He's definitely amazing. He's definitely an amazing champion, and, you know, I'm happy to share this one with you. I hope this one helps, you know, I hope it gives you some ideas, and yeah, I hope you enjoy my content. If you do, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel to see when I upload next, and I'm gonna see you all guys in the next one. Peace, love, take care everyone. Bye guys.